I'm Michael Strong, founder of the Socratic Experience. The question that many families have is how can you create community virtually? I understand I've spent most of my life in brick and mortar school. I have some resistance prior to COVID to the virtual thing. And yet, one of the things we found is that due to the kind of program we offer, which is highly conversational and interactive, kids are actually more connected in our virtual program than they are in most conventional programs. How can that be? Well, first, um, all of our classes are highly interactive. So traditional schooling is often the teacher talking at the students bored, tuned out. I was bored silly in school. Our classes are, to give you some examples, Socratic dialogue. That's the Socratic experience. We read, think, and talk about ideas. The kids listen to their peers say things, explain things, argue with them. Really stimulating. And at the same time, they learn to read and discuss difficult material. We have a personal growth segment where the students are talking about how to be their best self. How do they learn from their mistakes? How do they set goals? How do they deal with anger? And they're learning by talking to their peers about these things. They get to know their peers extremely well. It's really quite wonderful. In mathematics and science, we have some Socratic discussions. In science and mathematics, we have some math games where they're guessing and arguing and on teams and trying to compete with each other. Very interactive. Finally, our students do have time during the school day for what we call community, which is a period without an academic agenda where they can chat, joke, laugh, talk, books, movies, games, current events. They can be kids together. Our students also can interact with each other on Slack. They also, of course, have created their own Discord channel where we're not involved. We don't know what they talk about there. But the whole idea is they have very rich relationships because they are learning about who they are, what they stand for, how their peers feel, what their peers are passionate about, what projects their peers are working on. They spend much of the day interacting in various different kinds of peer interactions that ultimately build a warm community. We're very deliberate about the warm piece. We immediately address anything that can be perceived as bullying or somehow not welcoming somebody. We also encourage an atmosphere of positivity where even at many good private schools, a lot of the kids are resentful and negative, sometimes very dark even. Our kids are positive and we encourage them to have a positive vision, a sense of future, a sense of optimism, a sense of where they want to go in life. The result is really quite a wonderful community that it is extraordinary to me how well it works online. But don't take my word for it. Have your child come and experience a virtual day at the Socratic Experience. See how connected they feel. And for the kind of kid who's a good fit for our program, my bet is they will enjoy it and love it immediately. And they are welcome to join as soon after they visit as they please. So please visit us at thesocraticexperience.com and see if our program is a good fit for your child.